Okay, just recall the case.
Recalling People versus Jordan, case number 2010-232-839, FH.
The record reflect lawyers, parties are present. Trooper,
Yes, sir.
continue. Go ahead.
All right, you told the judge that an important factor in consideration was that the license had been issued, best of your recollection, within 6 months of the incident date. Do you remember that?
My recollection was that that's
understand.
correct, and
Okay.
I misspoke.
Right. The license actually had been issued December 2nd, 2004, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And even though it was in its first cycle of the license, you would agree that the probationary period for that license, when you stopped Mr. Jordan on May 6th of 2008, had ended. Isn't that true? Probationary period does not last 4 years, does it?
No, sir, but the license had not been renewed.
I understand that. I'm saying, though, that it was not in the, quote, probationary period. Would you agree with that?
Let me refresh myself. I don't believe you'll have the lien work in here, counsel. I may have to obtain that from the prosecutor, reference the probationary status.
It's not. It really isn't that major of a point, Judge. It's just, if he wants to dig for it and give it to us later, it's fine. My point was that the license was 4 years old, as opposed to.
It had not been renewed.
I
It was
understand.
an original license. I did misspeak on the particular time frame that it had been in existence.
Okay.
Okay.
And give me 1 second if you could, Judge.
Sure.
No, I was supposed to have it. That's gonna be my argument. It's gonna be-
Right.
So,
And if you could share with me, Trooper, this card. You said you searched through his pockets after he was placed under arrest. Is that right?
I did?
And you searched through his wallet, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you told the judge that you found some cards or credit cards in the name of Mark Johnson. Is that right?
Correct?
And you found one card that had the name Jamie Jordan on it, right?
That is correct.
And could you show us in the discovery where that card that had the name Jamie Jordan is? Did you take a photograph of it or a copy of it or preserve it in evidence?
No, sir.
Did you save that piece of evidence at all?
No, sir, I didn't feel it was evidence.
Okay. Can I have 1 second, Your Honor, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Judge, at this point, I don't have any other questions to ask you.
All right. Any,
yes, sir, very,
Oh, I had one question, if I could, Judge.
yeah, go ahead.
Did you mention, is Trooper Millhouse mentioned anywhere in your police report as a backup officer?
I believe she is.
You take, while Mr. Polanco is talking to you, if you would, or at some point in time before we leave this hearing, look through that report and show me the spot where she's mentioned.
I'll take a look.
Okay. And if you find it, then we'll add that to the record. If not, then we'll come back on the record and tell the judge that she's not mentioned. Okay?
That would be great.
Okay. You would agree it'd be policy to mention a backup officer in your report, correct?
No, sir.
One more.
all right, Trooper Kaiser, now, when you were at the scene,